I believe we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream once again, where we're trying to drive again this stupid NSX. I looked into stop doing career mode and just jump into like random like championship modes, and we can choose our own car. But then it kind of loses a sense of like continuation, you know. And I kind of wanted to try and persevere, and so we shall try a little bit more. We shall try just a little bit more to try and persevere with the car that everybody in this game says is the worst to drive. So I do have to say, I did remember last stream I had to do the Brands Hatch race 1 and it was the worst race. While I was trying to stream on Thursday, the internet was so bad I couldn't, so I kept driving anyway. And I actually got the hang of the NSX at Brands Hatch. I didn't make, well, I made mistakes with 3 minutes to go and lost the win, but I finished second place. And really, it's just one little small setup change. One little small setup change. I just went from the aggressive setup to the safe setup, and the back end didn't feel like moving around anywhere near as much. So it gave me a lot more confidence. So I'd like to try something like that this weekend. This game weekend. We're at Misano now. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try and learn this track as soon as I can, as usual, and then we'll jump into the race. I'll see if I can do both the races today. I think that would be rather fun. So, if anything, I don't know if I want to start on the full aggressive map. We can try and then just slowly dial it back a little bit. Maybe like tad more wing. We'll go with this and go from there, I think. What's the fuel setup like? Fuel strategy 62. Okay, good enough. I think everybody was saying I want brake pad compound number 1, I guess. So I shall do that. Let's try it.
Green light, go, go, go.
Let's try our hands at Misano. Now I did the career mode, so it took me here last like a little bit ago to do a 10-minute wet/dry weather practice session. It's not too bad, so I kind of got a little bit of a hang of the track, but it's still not anywhere near where I want to be. So we shall have to learn most of this together. Stream will be, I hope, like a 2-3 hour stream. I think that would be kind of fun. So if you want to hang around, feel free, leave some comments, and we can start chatting again. But I did find, because I didn't have to read the comments during the race, maybe I was able to focus a little bit better. And so maybe when the main race comes, I'll try to like be a little bit more focusy, shall I say. Concentrate a little harder. That's the right way to phrase that. Misano, I've not driven on any other games before. Well, I knew about this track, I just don't know it well enough to tell you anything about it. I know it's in Italy, and there's a decent chunk of like traction zones, so mid-engine cars might have an advantage here. Not too sure. Supposedly the NSX is just the worst at everything, so we'll try with the candy cap before we switch to a good car, right? That's how I look at it. I kind of want to get that corner slowed down early so I can be a little more gentle. Yeah, it's a lot of hairpins. Overshot a little bit. And a couple of these like sort of medium speed corners. And first corner is weird. It's a little bit of a complex corner, so I would probably try to attack this one hard. Break this little overshot. Because this is the only one that's in the middle. So I think I want to sacrifice that one so I can get a good exit out of here. I think that's where the lap times are. Hairpin. Pulling down the speed. And then this one, I don't know if I want to come out wider. Probably, because then it sets you up for the run for this one. Short shift to third. Too far. It's learning process, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Still trying to get the hang of this game. I think I'm getting maybe a little bit better. Oh, I should. It's like third day, third, fourth. We've spent a week playing this already, so if you're not getting better at that point, then you are pretty hopeless, how I say. I would be pretty hopeless. That's too much brake rotation. This is a double apex fast sector, and you kind of want to brake right after here. Oh, that's the problem with a mid-engine car and your high speed with a little bit of steering input, and you're trying to brake. The rear wheel snap loose. That's too much entry speed. Lift. Use that curb. Brake around the 50. Back on power by the apex. Let's try for another lap. One, too many downshifts. Too early. Not getting that section quite correct just yet. Am I early on the brakes? Oh, I lost downshift. Should I be rolling second through here? Maybe second is the better way than first. Well, we got a little bit of time to practice still, so I'm trying to learn as much as we can, experiment. Whoa, okay, no. It's happened to me in real life, this one. Not at this track, but at that sort of a spin. You really have to straighten your hands before you can go on the brakes there. I'm a little worried that if I, let the car settle out of the corner and then hit the brakes, it'll be too late. So then you're at the awkward point of do you do before or after? Let's try the next lap. The brake mark. Okay, I need to do something about the rear end. It's like, no, I think it's a driving thing, but I'm not quite sure how to fix it. Am I just drilling in too much braking? There we go. So you want to get the car straight and then brake. The guy in front of me dropped. Yeah, must be the bananas. I wish I could blame it on that. Unfortunately, this is just my own lack of driving skills. Can't blame bananas for that. Christ. I think it's like I can make speed with the aggressive setups, but if you're asking me to do a 1 hour race without mistakes with these setups, that becomes really tough for me. Miss the apex, keep missing the apexes. Jesus. It's not even like we're fast. We're 14th. I'm happy in Sector 3. I like how Sector 3 is flowing. But I don't like the other sectors just yet. Just feel like the rear is freaking stepping out all the time. Yeah, I gained 2/10 there, but I lose most of it on the exit. Is that the line? Is that really the line? We're kind of all over the place, really. I think cut the last two corners out a little more. Okay, I'll try for that. Try to hold it tighter through there. Whoops. It's like we're finding hundreds and tenths, but we need to find like half a second basically. Well, we need to really find a second, and we're not finding that. Well, we found half a second. Is it by holding this thing tight? Maybe? No, we lost a 10. I'm just so unhappy with the car through these like lower speed corners. It's like it doesn't quite have the mechanical grip. So if anyone's got ideas, I'm open to them. Forgot this was a hairpin. Oh, late on the turn in, late on the turn in. Lost 2/10. Rip. Ah, fuck. Invalid lap. I think the idea in my head is right to take this corner, complex corner. It's like sacrifice the second exit, but it's like, do I go all the way out? Oh. It's like the car is inconsistent to the point where I can't lean on it hard. I guess the thing with a safe setup is I just like there's pushing. It feels like the front's bouncing. I'll let the guy behind me go. It's like when I switch the car to the safe setup, I at least know when it's gonna, you know, understeer most of the time. So versus this, you don't quite know for sure. Like it sometimes feels like the rear is gonna go, sometimes feels like the front. So yeah. Cut turn one more. Okay. I shall aim for that. I'll give him a couple gaps. Braking mark should be like right around here. Yeah. Okay. Let's try again. Also 10th and a half in there. Found the 210th here, we lost. P11. Well, only a second off the pace. That's, I take solace in that. I take a little bit of a, you know, that could be worse, could be worse. The top guys are super tight, but we're like a second off the pace, so that's not too bad. Okay. Let's see where we can find some time in the sexy times. Choking. Oh. Oh, that was the closest I've come to death today. Okay, so we're about 2/10 off the pace on sector 1. A 10th off the pace in sector 2. But like, most of the time is lost in sector 2. Because we're doing like 39.8s, and the guys ahead are doing 38.9. Sector 2 was all mostly traction zone, isn't it? Like even on this one, we basically matched our PB. Sector 2, but it's still slow. Anyway, how's everybody doing in the chat today? I hope most of you in the US are home safe and away from this impending snowstorm again that's outside. It's been a snowy few days around Chicago, so we haven't been having the best luck around here. So hope you are doing well. Fart fart sniffer. Jackie, are you ever gonna play Forza Motorsport 7 again with subs? Yes, I think so. I haven't thought about when. My Xbox is just sitting there. We haven't came up with a day to do it. I kind of want to do some stuff that I enjoy a little bit more, as in like like kind of this, maybe a little bit dirt rally, and depending on how the rest of the year goes, I think we'll do a little bit of Forza 7 sprinkled in as kind of entertainment. So, yeah, like I just don't want to do things that are too. What's the best way to phrase this? I want to do things that I would enjoy a little bit, so I don't feel like every day is a grind. If that makes sense. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Let's see what we can do about the setup on this. Basically, the whole point of doing Assetto Corsa Competizione right now is I'd like to try and get better, not just in driving in this game, but like, you know, racing in general. I think I can be. I think I can be better, which is why I'm trying so hard, right? So, yeah, brake duct. I think we need to go down with brake ducts because the rear brake ducts were like super cold. Yeah, I'd like to try and get better. That's all. So, mechanical grip. If anything, we kind of want. Can we soften the not dampers? Anti-roll bar. What if I just put this on 1? And I feel like the front was hopping a little bit for sure. And that would be compression, which in here is bump. So if I do a little bit less bump to soak up the entry a little bit more when the car is very on the nose, I think that would make sense. Qualifying 12 to 15 liters. Got it. I'll put 20. I have PTSD with fuel, alright? Every time someone tells me, I'll just go a little bit more. Are these cars' performance variated based on the brands? Apparently, yeah. Like each of them's got like different characteristics and driving style, and you know all that. And a lot of people say this one is the worst. So, you know, that's the one I picked. Let me try this out. I mean, this is still basically practice number 2 for me. So, ignition, start. Pit speed limiter. Off we go. Yeah, I heard the Lexus is good, so I'd like to try the Lexus if given the chance. So I think in the career mode there's a mid-season car switch. When we're allowed to switch, I'm gonna try the Lexus. Either the Lexus or the 488. Balance handling more like a cheat code car. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like it's pretty quick. So I don't know, either that or like I'd like to try the Ferrari, cause you know I just enjoy Ferraris in general. Alright, so now we have softer rear sway bar, which should make the car more understeery. And we got less front compression, which should make the car a little more compliant on turning. As in the front isn't hopping, because I know on the Supra when we had the front start hopping, is backing down the compression. So taking real world experience into sim racing and see how it works really. If it doesn't work, then we know it doesn't work. It might. It might. I'm gonna try a different line through here too. Just so I can try to get to the apex better. I don't think I got to the apex at all last time. You got iRacing, Jackie? Yes, I do. We do a decent chunk of iRacing in what's it called? On this channel, and a lot of times we do the Grid Life iRacer competition. I don't know if I will be doing it in the near future. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but I don't know. The driving on iRacing is a little bit weird to me, so a lot of times I try to adapt it and maybe drive it in a way that I wouldn't drive in real life. I guess the way I drive in real life, I can't really drive it like that in the game, so. What do you think about the new Kia and Hyundai being really good at car brands now? Like, that's a good thing, man. Like, you know, if car companies start making good cars, they become good car brands, right? There isn't a company that will forever be a bad brand. So, I'd like to think good on them for being able to do that and convince more people that they're good brands. Like, hell, we've been trying to actually get on the good side of Hyundai. I'm not gonna. It's pretty obvious, like, if we try to do it, like, what we're trying to get, right? So, you know, if that happens, that happens. And the Veloster and the fact that they're invested into racing, that means they're good, you know, That means the car company, who cares? I think the front is hopping less now, which is helping. And the rear is more stable. Like, people are still laughing at Toyota, but like, how many manufacturers are actually out there making sports cars still? You know, and Toyota is. Yes, they're asking other people to make it with them, but still better than not having any. I'll tell you this much. This setup has gotten me feeling a lot more comfortable. Like, at least I know I can trust the rear end a little bit more. And the car is a little better on turn in, I think. Just the front hops a little less. There it is. Yes. Oh. Bellissimo. We just cut about 1.5 seconds off off last session's times. Also, maybe a fuel load did a little bit difference, but still. Oh yes, I love it when I know what I'm doing. A little bit late on turning, but the rear is just it's a lot more planted now, so I like it. I like it. Show the brake in. A little bit late on the power. Should have been earlier. Let's see if I can be wide of this apex so I can. I was gonna say to try to make the next apex and I still missed it. It's okay, try to make it up with the exit. Good. It's like I can do what I want the car to do now. It doesn't feel like the car's fighting me as hard, so. I think that's pretty clear to even see in the videos. Ooh, a little bit hard. I think what's really interesting to me especially is that I drive differently in the video game than how I would in real life, I think. Like in these, in iRacing in here, I would really like the car to be stable on entry. And like, this way I can just attack the corners a little better. But in real life, I kind of would prefer a little bit more oversteer. So, I guess it's just because in these games, I can't really feel the car as well. So I need to attack the corners in a little different way. So, see, I'm like feeling real good about this car now. It's obviously still pretty off pace for like online play, but not bad. Second gear might be the best for that corner. Just first, drop it down. First you get the wheel spin on entry, and then you give the throttle, and it, you know, spins on the exit. Half a second off that lap. You guys are having such a good discussion, and like, I'm trying to join, but I'm also trying to drive, and I can't do both at the same time. Sorry. All right, one more good qualifying lap, and I'll try to join on the conversation street. Mash our PB so far. Come on. Slightly deeper on the brakes. fraction too deep, probably. Give me the exit. On the 10th and a half. If I stay wider here, should open this corner up more. Oh, too early on the brakes. I was getting scared because I thought I carried too much speed. Give it to me! A little bit quicker, but not enough. It's like half it. Oh! It did pip up to like 3rd place. I'll do a little bit of cooldown and try for one more because I think we have enough fuel to do like 1 or 2 more. Oh, I guess everybody's talking about Supras now. Yeah, Supras aren't bad. I like the car. People are running 8s in the quarter now, by the way. And I think that's Titan Motorsport who did it first, and then some other guys out in the East Coast did it as well. I don't know. I think 8-second might have happened with the built engine, but I know Titan, they had their own port injection system, which is something that we're looking at potentially. It's cool. It's nice when there's a lot of development going on and you're in the thick of things. You know what I mean? Like basically it was almost like every other day you get news. Oh shit, there's this that might help our cause, and even though it's like, you know, sometimes drag racing related stuff, you can still find applications for it in our world. So it's cool. It's cool to be a part of that. So and yeah, it's basically a 2J. And if you think about it, it is better than the N55s, even though is it N54 or N55? I know those things like to eat their crank hubs, and then it's like really not a good time. And also, we keep getting like the E90 generation of the BMW 335i's, so either those are the N54 or N55 engines. Somebody who knows can check that out for me. It's pretty funny because they keep breaking, and so Rich, our tech who works on the Supra, has to keep fixing those in-series BMWs that are turbocharged. And they're like cheap, and they can make decent power, it's just they keep blowing up. And I find that really funny. That downshift gave me just the right amount of rotation. A little deep. No, I hooked too much throttle on the way into the corner. No. You still can't drag the brake in too much. Yeah, thanks, I know. God damn it. Oh. Good. Stop spinning. Stop spinning. Need to drop the tire pressure to 27.5. Okay, so the front needs to go down a little bit, I guess. I'll drop the front down 1 psi then. Sounds like a plan. Stock 950 horsepower one? I don't think it's stock engine. Stock internal, if you like. Yeah, technology is discipline. You know, technological improvement. It's cool. It's cool to be part of that. So, I might try to drop all 4 corners a little bit. Like, front drop it by a whole psi, and then the rear drop it by like 0.2 or 0.3. Let me know on the audio side of things as well. If the audio's like, if you need me to be louder, need the game to be louder, stuff like that. Or if it's good, you know, we'll just leave it here. 2 minutes left in qualifying. That was a better entry to the corner. Should have enough fuel. 1 more lap. Pretty perfect. Awesome. Good. Find that lap time. Come on. Ooh. That's not how you find lap time. scrappiest first sector and somehow it's still fast. Brake a little bit early. Off the brakes, let the car kind of scrub a little bit on the front. Too much throttle rolling in. Yeah, the rears are like, the rear is not happy. Did I drag too much brake pressure into it? It just goes. Okay, well we still have a little bit of time. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the garage and try and figure out this setup. Because I think we do have one more qualifying. But I would like to figure out what's causing us issues. So it's low speed corners, the rear just steps out. So try cutting turn 3 and 6 more. I still don't know which I don't know which corner is which. I don't know where is where. But tire pressure, I will indeed do that right now. So this should start like a 24.8. This should start at like 25.3. I'll drop the rears by another 0.3. 0.3. Cool. Use current pressure setup. Yes. Good. How can I add more grip to the rear? And it's not an aero thing, so no point looking at aero. It's literally just on the entry. Sometimes the rear just it just rotates a little bit too much under braking. Under braking will be too much rebound. Yeah. So if I do 2 clicks less rebound, might that help? Huh. Lower rear right height by a single click should help slow corners. How do you do right height in this game? It is here. Okay. You're right. I think we'll try that instead of this. Brake bias towards the front. Yeah. So 1. And the brake bias I can adjust on the fly, so we'll play with that next session. Because it was really good, start of the session, and then after a few laps, it started falling away a little bit. Might be the track temperature also, because it's 40 degrees Celsius. Holy crap. Can I just skip this 2-minute wait session? Alright, quali 2. While we're at it, let me save this setup real quick before it gets disappeared. Surviving. Cool. Alright, try again. Ignition, start. I'm getting the hang of this. Brake bias, I think I have set to this. So brake bias towards the front is flicking down. Usually, it should be the other way around. But okay. What happened to your presets? What do you mean presets? Like what presets? Like brake pressure presets or bias presets or what? I'm not quite sure what you mean by presets. Okay, warm everything up. Previous presets from days ago. I don't know. It seemed like for me, every time I go to a new track, the presets just disappear. So, like the setups I had before just disappear. So, I kind of have to rework an entire new setup. It always does this to me. Is it not supposed to happen? Is it not supposed to be like circuit-specific setups? I should not be reading the chat while driving. Now when the actual races begin, I'm gonna try and focus a little bit more on the main race. I hope you guys understand. It's Alex qualifying the car again. and I will have to say this: Alex right now in Super Lap battle at Coda has a 100%. No, actually not 100. Raced the thing before. I was gonna say he has a 100% win rate because he won with us last year when he was driving. But he drove the year before in his Subaru, and he definitely didn't win that one. So only a 50%. 50% win rate. 50% win rate is still pretty good. All right, here we go. A little bit of traction control. Don't lift, don't lift, don't lift. Lift, let the car turn. Gear. Could have been a little bit more aggressive on that last one, maybe. Turn in a little bit later. Might be the ticket. I messed that up. Brake too late. That was on me. Fraction late. Can I carry 4 through here? Oh, just about. Oh, no. Chuck, chuck, chuck with the truck traction control. It's a bit knife edge, this car. It's not bad, but it's okay. We got more tries. Try second gear. Second gear might work. No, if I try to stay wider, I'm just never gonna make the freaking apex. So I can't. I have to kind of cut in. Tires looking a little hot. Tires or brakes? Because does brake ducts help with tire cooling? That's my question. Because that wouldn't make any sense to me. Whoops. Damn it. A little far. And yeah, this track is hard on left fronts. But like, is brake ducts gonna be able to cool the tires? Like brake ducts I know can cool the brakes. Bounce a little wide. Oh no. Ah, for fuck's sake. Cut too much. You know what? They help with both. Mostly brakes. Okay. Okay, I shall try that. This lap is gone, so I'm gonna just take a little bit of a cool down lap to let the tires cool down a little bit. It's like in real time attack. You don't want to push several laps in a row. If the tires get too hot, you're screwed. look like they're in a better temperature now. They look greener, less yellow. Maybe third gear just to be safe on the next attempt. Here we go. I think I'm downshifting into first too quickly. That's causing my wheel spin issue. Good chunk of time. I can't feel. I feel like if I turn in there, I'm gonna spin out. Such a confidence thing. Like, if I'm feeling comfortable, I'll be able to drive the car however I want. And then we barely made a change, and then my feeling's gone again. So weird. Wow, 38.6 only gets a 10th. Ah! It's like I can push for one lap, but then tires feels like they're falling off. I can find a little bit of time here. There's gonna, like, these two hairpins, I think we're losing a decent chunk of time at, so I'd like to find them. Give another cooldown. Oh. I like that this game is challenging. I like that I have to think about what I'm doing to try and, like, find lap speed. Because if I don't and I'm just, like, doing it and, like, oh, you know, then you're not learning, right? Brakes are super hot, really? Okay. Open the front brake decks. Sure, I'll open it before the main race. It's just right there. working hard. Is there something I think it's my braking. I'm upsetting the car with the brakes. It's like the car has no grip now suddenly. Yeah, no. Huh. I'm puzzled. It's like you can have a session of just like super awesome, you know. You know what? While we're at it, I need to practice pit in a little bit just for the main race. It's like one session you could be feeling awesome, and the next session you'd be feeling like, okay, what the fuck? And then it's like back to back to back. I'm gonna dial the brake bias all the way up front a little bit and see. No, that's back. Shit. I went the wrong way. Now if I have like a lot less brake bias to the back, it should understeer more on the entry when I have brakes on. Whoops, I was not looking. I was trying to see if I have enough fuel to do one more lap. I do not. So we just have to practice a pit entry. Where's the speed limiter? Okay. Well. I'm not gonna let them change tires just in case. Okay. Well. Could it be better? Yes. I mean, we did like one qualifying session if... Yeah, they're doing 37s. I don't think I can do that. We're still about a second down. So first off, we want to do. Where was the brake duct? You want to open to 3. We lowered the right height, but I don't feel like it's enough. So maybe we want to do more of that. One more. At the same time, if we're not doing damper changes. Tire PSI most key to a setup. If they aren't 27.5 to 28, you'll notice weird things happening. Open front duct will help with brake temperature, make oil pressure more, or make sure oil pressure is equal. Okay. I think this will be hot. This will be good then, right? Because our pressure was about okay. I just don't want to have a spin in the race, like make mistakes like that in the race for no reason, right? Because then it kind of really hurts our chances for actual competition. Okay. Front brake ducts, yeah, front brakes are R to 3 now. No, wait, that's the rear. Shit. So I've been doing the wrong one. No wonder. Yeah, that's funny. I thought that was the front for some reason. I'm gonna do 2 click less rear rebound, because I think that would help. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, skip the session. Let's find out how it goes in the main race. So we do start 4th. Then what's the point of the second qualifying? Does it set like race 2? It doesn't seem to set race 2 results. Race 2, you know, starting points. So make sure our fuel setup is good. I know it's 3.1 per lap, but I'm just gonna do like 116. Because every time I've like tried to be cheeky with this, it's always come back and bitten me in the ass. So I don't wanna risk it. And I know we do have to switch tires in the races, so maybe this race we use the good tires, and then the second race use like the, I don't know. Should we use the new tires this set? ABS and rear toe have better intact on adding, taking away stability response. Yeah, anti-roll bar, yeah. Anti-roll bar at the rear is already at 1. I'd rather not like take it off completely, so I would leave it for now. Rear toe, not a bad idea. I mean, I could, but it's only entry. Rear toe is more on like power exit, I guess. You know what? Let's try this. I'll put it on like on a set of used tires, on this set of tires, and see how it goes. I think this is it.
Staying double file.
We shall find out how it goes. Oh. Damn, this is the furthest up the field I've ever started. Go, go, go! Get that fucker! Snuck into a second place, not bad. Now let the tires warm. Oh, tires are warmed up. Good. Decent start. Find our stability, find our rhythm. The Lambo does take a lot more and like apex curb than I do there. Don't forget driver swap. Yeah, I got it. Is diff preload a thing you can change in this game? That would be interesting if it is. I'll probably loosen it up a little bit on decel. Yeah, look, the Hurricane can just take those corners like sharper than I can. I do that, I just feel like the rear is gonna fucking snap. Now this might be a race for defense, as in like, we don't have the pace to win. We don't have the pace to move forward, we just have to try and prevent everybody from coming past us. And that's okay. Ooh, don't make a mistake. So far it's okay. Nope, second gear. We are all over the place. Keep missing that apex curve the way the Lambo can just get to it. I can't quite do that. Whoops.
Car on the right.
We'll get him on the exit. Squeeze! I'm doing a Maldonado. Squeeze!
Clear on the right.
Balls. That was all balls. Excellent defensive work. We have 0 pace, but that's okay. We're backing the whole field up.
Well done, mate. This has been you close to the best.
Second gear so I don't spin out. Rhythm. Follow the rhythm. Just slow out of that corner, man. Maybe second gear will help with traction. Lambo ahead is running away, but that's okay. I just want to do my best.
Well done, mate. Close to the best.
Manage the rear tires. Traction zones where they're gonna hurt, so the better we can manage it, the longer I can keep them in shape and not kill them, I think. Minimize wheel spin. Be smooth. Little wide. Next time we brake earlier, it might help. Track limits? What does that mean? I'm actually feeling pretty comfortable. I think setup changes helped.
Well done, mate. Personal best this time.
Little wide. Yeah, you gotta turn it earlier for that corner. I got it now. Oh. Yeah, like, what do I do there? I think that's just physics. You can't ask the car to turn that much under braking. It won't do it. Okay. We should probably respect track limits a little bit better and not just abuse it all the time. How was that a track limits? We're not losing crazy time to the car ahead, just a little bit at a time. Oh, a decent chunk. That was 7/10. But any more than this, and I feel like I'm gonna make more mistakes. So I'd rather just go slow, go easy. Oh, pulling away from the car behind. Oh shit. Double shifted. I think just as the rear tires start getting worn, you can't trail brake in as deep. That's how it is. The more you trail brake, the more you're asking the rear tire to like hold on, if that makes sense. That's within track limits. Whoops. Running a comfortable pace, shall I say. Running a repeatable, I wouldn't say relaxing, but like relatively. It doesn't feel like I'm pushing my head off. I'm not catching the car ahead, but you know. Not the end of the world. Yeah, you gotta be super smooth on the transition between holding the brakes and coming off the brakes completely. That might be where I am having the most amount of issues. Uh-oh. Oh, that's only 11 minutes in? Okay. We will be in for a long hour. Ooh. Don't do that. This track, I'll tell you what, it's a lot more forgiving than Brands Hatch. I made the amount of mistakes I you know, well, I did make the amount of mistakes I've made here. I already died quite a bit. Hour long, and then there's race 2. I know. So grab some food, grab some drinks. Every time Jackie makes a tequila, makes a mistake, someone take a shot of tequila. You're gonna be in for a very drunk evening. Uh-oh. I put away a little bit from the car behind, but that's some massive track limits abuse. Oh, we're gonna lose the rear end right there. Alcohol poisoning evening. Yes, indeed. We're holding the cars behind at bay about a second and a half. I'm not gaining on them, they're not gaining on me. So it's just kind of evened out. Ooh, I'm trying to be conscious not to do that. Because this track does ask a lot of the rear tires. Oh, no. That was very wide. I'm just scared to turn the car when I'm on the brakes now. Because I'm kind of scared to turn, it takes me longer to get the car turned. It takes me longer before I can get back on the throttle. So it really doesn't help. Maybe if I brake earlier, it would help with the issue. So the car is very stable right now, which is great. Because it takes the strain off of the driver. And the car is relatively easy to drive. What race are you doing? I'm doing this is Misano, I think. Career mode. So it's just taking me through whatever it wants to do, really. I just want to experience the game as someone who's so completely fresh, you know? Do I need more steering lock there? Kind of feels like I do. I'm still losing time in the middle section to the car ahead. About match our PB. Come on. Online racing anytime soon? Hopefully. I don't have a time set just yet, but. Really, I like to be able to drive consistently on this game first before I do any form of online racing, right? Because then at least it's fun. I can race with you guys instead of like spinning out every other lap. Because then that's not fun for anybody else. Oh shit!
Fastest lap of the race, mate. Good job.
That was a good lap. See if we can do a couple more of those. Because if we can, we could hunt down the leader. Abuse the track limits. Don't do that all the time, but you know. Yeah, if I use that curb on the inside, like use all of it, car feels pretty stable. And that's weird. It's like the curb's got more grip than the rest of the track. Gonna open some ports on the router to host an ACC race. Yeah, I guess same thing then. Same issue as normal Assetto Corsa races for us. It's just it's hard because our Wi-Fi in the shop isn't under my control, so I can't really just go and open the ports however I want to. So. Another 38.5. Consistently hunting down the leaders now. Let's see how far we can do. Uh-oh. No, don't do that. Yeah, all that hard work dissipated in 2 corners. Yeah, he's faster in the middle sector, but I think I'm quicker everywhere else. We open up the gap to the car behind. but ooh, don't die! Your tires might be going. See, if I did that in iRacing, the car would be gone. In this, I could get away with it a little bit more. Come on, focus. I think down 2 gears might still be the way to go. Uh-oh. I didn't want to hear that. It's okay. The window is open, so we can come in pretty shortly. Do I want to pit in early? We are, oh my god! We are coming in this lap. Box this lap. See, that's when sometimes when you abuse the track limits too much, track limits bites back. They bite. We're pitting in. I gotta cycle to the pit stop. Oh wait, no, this is not the corner. Fuck. Please no. Oh my god. See, as soon as you start flustering, fall out of the rhythm, you're screwed. Okay. Are we changing anything? Change brakes. Okay, everything is good, I think. Just do this. Stop the engine. Oh, they gotta roll me back. That's gonna take time. Oh god. It's not a bad stint. Oh. Keep trying. Half the race to go. I think I may have a speeding penalty. Like, do I? Really? I thought I stopped in time. Enable. Did we get jumped in the pit lane? I think we got jumped in the pit lane. That's okay, we'll pass him back later. Done with our pit strategy. AIs always pit so quickly because they don't like move the car around and they just take the 30-second. For some reason, they don't even need to stop the engine as well. So it always seems to take like human players longer to do a pit stop. Maybe I'm just not nailing the pit stop locations correctly, or no pit stop. Yeah, no pit penalty. Don't scare me, Kona. Come on, put down some good laps.
Cars exiting the pits, watch out.
They should watch out for me. Whoops.
We are halfway through, keep pushing.
That Audi does have pretty good pace. Focus. Oh, yes. Come on. Oh, shit. 38 too.
Cover ahead of sector 3. Well done, mate. Go well up.
Get him on the exit. Come on. Oh, we are feisty. Oh, that's track limits. No, can't.
Cars that are in the pit lane.
I was too ambitious on the first sector. There wasn't a parking, overtaking opportunity there. So I really need to think about my approaches here. Need to think about where I can overtake really. And where we are fast really, because I'm not fast here. And they seem to run less wing than me. So they do pull away a little bit more on the straights. Maybe turn 1 is the opportunity if I need to get for it. Turn 1 or here, but we're usually so far back here. So try and get a good run through the second to last. And then absolutely dynamite this last corner. Still too far back. Too far back. That's a dive. There's some contact.
Left.
Thank you very much. Safety rating, I don't care. Bye-bye. Next. DP, I know how you can go faster, Jackie. Just case swap it. No! Dave, stop! We already have a case swap bid.
In the bit.
He's not helpful already. He's very, very aggressive. And he wants to case swap the world. That is not the sort of attitude we need to fight evil, my friend. We don't need that around here. Oh, see? Like, your case swap malarkey has made me miss the apex. Cut the corner. Run away, come on. To catch up to the guys in the pits now. Undercut, give me the undercut, come on. These two guys are in the pit still. We'll have them. Warning number 1 for track limits. Okay, I guess I can't cut it anymore. So we're P2 now. Oh my god, too many information. So the Lamborghini is still ahead of us, 10 seconds out. That's not good news, but I guess it is what it is. If it was K-swap, you'd hit every single apex to perfection. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your advice. While you're doing the K-swap, you might as well swap in Ayrton Senna. I think he would help even more. Oh, I need to stop cutting the corners, otherwise I'm really gonna get DQ'd. How many track cuts warning? Oh, 3 warnings total? After that you get a 30-second stop and go. Oh shit, okay. Good to know. Oh no, that's another one. Do you understand how hard it is for me to try and drive between the lines? It might be more difficult than telling me to drive but not spin. Rero's coming around. Second and a half between us and the Audi that we, well, I was going to say passed, but I think the more correct term is we bullied past. A little bit deep. That's a track limit. Don't keep doing that. I know, this is pretty bad, yeah. At least the good thing to take away here is at least I can drive better in real life than this. Even this a little bit, it's still a little bit better. Whoops. I mean, at the very least, I think I can successfully. Should have keep pushing for P1, but I think it's like I'm not consistently fast enough to hunt him down. Like ultimate pace-wise, I think I can get him a little bit, but it kind of just evens out. Found a bit of time. Keep going. That wheel spin. No! That's number 2. We got 17 minutes to go. I really don't want to get a 30-second stop and go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, this is bad. Alright, we're gonna have to be gentle now. Basically be ultra safe for all of these. high risk corner cutting places. Being super careful now with track limits. Whoops, deep. No, don't go out there. Freaking hell. I don't think we're catching the leader anytime soon, but could be worse. Lift on exit if you want to avoid warning. Got it. Uh-oh. Losing some concentration, I guess. It is getting tiring. Nope. Yeah, not with 15 minutes to go again. Uh-oh. No time gaming, okay. Well. No. Ah! It's all falling apart a little bit. Find that rhythm, come on. I think the 50-minute limit is really more mental than anything. It's like as soon as you take that mark, for me, it's just like, nope. Just struggle to concentrate for longer than that, I guess. So. That's a known issue. That's a known weakness of mine, which is why Assetto Corsa is supposed to try to help with that. I think it is. Don't loop it with 8 minutes to go, come on. Oh. Oh my god.
Left. Clear on the left.
Also, do we have enough fuel to make it to the end? Or should I start saving a little bit again? Just on that and put it to like map 3. fucked it. Just as hard to... I kind of have a concentration limit that after a certain point, it becomes tough for me to stay concentrated, I guess. Oh no! Ah, fuck. That is not good. Very not good. Find the rhythm, come on. Oh no. He's done me.
Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, this is silly now.
On the left. Clear on the left.
At least I'm awake now. Immediately misses the next apex. No, 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 don't give me track limits. Oh, no time gain. Fuck. Oh man. I am like trying my best. But my best usually expires after 15 minutes of driving, so that's a hard limit, I know. Compounded with tire wear and everything. That's when I'm most prone to make mistakes, shall we say. And well, just like that last lap around, so. He is very much right on my chuff. Trying to sneak in there again? No, not letting you. Oh no, he's stuck in there anyway. Because I fucked it on the exit. Oh, don't tell me I gotta do this again.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I'm just too weak off that corner and they just take advantage of me right there and then. It's such a shitty place to be slow at because it leads onto the longest straight and makes me easy target. I think I should adjust enough fuel. So it's flat out now to the end. Don't cut any corners, but go as fast as you can. Alright, one more lap after this. Don't have the pace anymore, but I can still try. Don't you do it.
Leader has finished the race.
Oh, we've survived. We have survived.
Excellent job.
We have survived.
Well managed. Bring it back home safely.
Oh. Well, that was not too easy. But we have luckily survived. That hurricane was making itself a big nuisance for me towards the end of the race, but oh. Oh, at least we survived. I'm happy with that. I think still I need to work on how to not drop off. Like fine, boom, in performance and last bit of the race. It really hurts you, you know? So other than that, I don't think there was anything interesting in the race going on. We had a decent start. Ran around second most of the time. And then dropped to third, I think, and then passed that Audi up turn 3, I guess, turn 4. A little bit of a leaning. I will be clear. It's not the cleanest move, but I think I've tried my best. Oh, the hurricane would have been 1-2 if it wasn't for me blocking that thing. It's okay. We're 26 seconds off the lead, so I think it's not exactly like a very, very proud victory. Let me see. How's the weather outside? Because if it keeps snowing, I might not be able to get home. So I would like to still go home. Which means I might have to end the stream earlier than anticipated. 3-hour stream would be, I don't know, another hour from here. Oh. What do you guys think? Want me to keep going for the next race? Or should we just end it here and reconvene next time for race 2? I'll leave that up to the comments. I mean, race 2 might be way more aggressive and all over the place because I am tired now, and so if we're trying to keep pushing with a tired driver, well, we all know how that's gonna go. So I think it's fair. I think we can give it a shot. Should I? Should I give race 2 a shot so it won't be done till probably 8:30 our time? Ah, screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? So I'm guessing I start pretty far back in this race. Yeah, I can't even see my car. It's probably back here. Which should mean more overtaking. Do I want to change the setup at all? I saw the tire pressure was a little low for some parts of the race. I only have one set of good tires left. How's the drive time looking also? Oh, drive time to reset for some reason. I think number 2 is the best set now. I'm gonna start the race on set 1 and then end the race on set number 2, I think. Do I want any other changes? I think the car drove okay, so I would just leave it. Fuck it, we're going for it. Race 2!
Go in double file.
Another hour of misery. Pee break, sorry. Ugh. If I'm gonna keep going for another hour, at least let me pee. Alright. I've had a small break. That's my break. We'll keep going. Let's go. Brake bias 57. Can we go in first corner? Oh my god! This is no, don't bin me. This is not going well. This is oh no. Oh no. Race 1 went decently well, and race 2 went up to the worst possible start. How did I crash on no, hold on. And I completely forgot where turn 1 was. You see, this is, yeah, no, yeah, that's not good. This is what's called, like, you know, when you say like, oh, one more, or we'll just do one more. This is what happens. One more always goes wrong. What could, yes, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, quote me there. That's fair. Well, we're decent chunk behind the field now. Let's try and catch up. It's always on the first like stint of the race and to find the rhythm, and that's the toughest part for me. Trying to find it quickly. That's not great. Let's see how far we're gonna cover now. Come on. We're not closing in on them super quickly, which is worrying, but what can I do? Try to not make more mistakes. But it's a long race. It's not like 5 laps, so that sun is like really affecting me for the last corner. Well, we can see them now. Should I try third through there? Yeah, maybe try rolling third through there. Uh-oh. We're playing with fire on the track limits here. Uh-oh. Tire pressure should be around 27.5. Okay, I'll see if I can bump up the pressure a little bit for the next pit stop. But do it on the straights. first. Go for this overtake first.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Whoa, that Lambo's so slow mid-corner. I had to check up mid-corner just to try and avoid him. Nearly slammed into the back of him.
Car on the right.
Jesus Christ.
Clear on the right.
Alright, 8.2 seconds. Next car, come on, let's go. Oh no, Apex. I'll tell you what's going on. When you're telling me to try and do tire pressure and stuff while I'm driving, I can't calculate all that. I need an Alex here with me. This is not online, no. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough for online just yet. So. Let me say this. I know everybody's telling me tire pressure. But at least for now, there's more time to be found if I just start driving like more consistently than try to mess with tire pressure adjustments and like make mistakes. And be distracted basically. I can't quite multitask with this just yet. So I'd rather if I can't do it without being affected, I'm not gonna do it. What? recovery drive is struggling. Oh no. Keep bouncing out wide there.
Well done, mate. That's the best. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Oh no. Ugh. The sun really bothers me there. Oh. Nope. To an extent, the fatigue probably isn't helping. I am trying, but
Losing time in the car, front in sector 2.
not too great right now. Oh no. Ah. Why am I having trouble with that corner now? This is me trying my best now to try and get better at you know, having some stamina, endurance, concentration.
Gaining on the car is number 3. Well done, mate. You've lost a step so far.
It's like I'm closing down on 12th place, but I'm not catching 11th. Sorry, I'm not talking, but I am trying to concentrate.
The pit is now open.
Pit is open, but I don't think I'm gonna come in just yet. It's like if I'm doing like PBs, lap after lap, let's keep going.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was a little deep. If we're not able to pass him here, let's pit it. Let's pit in this lap. I don't want to waste time. Wait, no. That's the wrong corner. Fuck. No, wait. Is it? Yeah, no, suddenly I lost the rhythm. He's coming in then. Alright, you know what? One more lap. Like, suddenly, I can't remember where I was on the track. It was super weird. Sorry, car. Uh-oh.
Last leader is pitting now.
Yeah, no, not worth it. Pit in. Change tires. Change. Yes. Should be it. I am trying very, very, very hard. Very, very hard. pit stop done. Come on. Little bit left. Oh, half a race left. Not a little bit, but it's quite a bit. I upped the front 2 tire pressure. Let's see if they actually help.
Halfway through, keep it up.
Yeah, unfortunately, we come out still behind that Bentley. Cold tires. Price alive. Oh. Rip. That was a little blatant, I'll be honest. Gap is still about a second, but we lost a bit of time to 11th, so it's not great. Gain a good chunk out of here. Nowhere to go. We're gonna do this again. Put the anchors on. Bully. Bullied. That was a dive bomb, but sorry. Can we catch back up to where we started P11? I need to learn that corner again. I don't know if it's exhaustion or is it just like I can't remember how I took that corner before. Too early on the brakes. Uh-oh.
Didn't know it's that closed.
Ah. Was a good exit if it wasn't for the wheel spin. Charging in there too fast. Oh, my back. Uh. No. Oh. No, 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 no. Ah. Come on.
Gaining on the driver ahead, sector 3.
Brake release. I was releasing the brakes too aggressively. Honestly, what it is just my left leg is fucking. Ugh. I can't do it gently anymore. Trouble is with a mid-engine car like this one, brake release is kind of the most important part. Which part was that what she said? I can't remember. I can't remember what I said. I am catching the guys ahead, but I wish to be quicker. Give myself a little bit of time to try and pass them too. Rear tires feels like it's going too. Better. Oh, come on. Too early on the brakes. I think we're catching. Do we have enough time to get these three? Come on, push hard now. That's what she said. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Come on. Do we have the exit? Ah. Too eager. Trouble is, I'm slow in sector 2 compared to them, and also P9 is running away, and I would like to get P9 as well.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Didn't quite have the grip there. Fuck it.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Come on. Eleven and a half minutes. I want to clear these two quickly, so I can at least try to catch P9. Don't make a mistake there. Three seconds I can close. I can't close 15. I can't afford to let him get away. No, too out of shape here. Do something into turn 1.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Another bully move, but okay.
Clear on the left.
I gave him the room there. Ten minutes, 3.3 seconds to close. Ugh. Okay, well. That hurt. I just need to not make mistakes and try and go decently quick. I think we have the pace. Just can't make mistakes like that one. Come on, retire, stay with me 6 more minutes. Two point two. No mistakes now. We don't got that many laps. Oh shit, I'll break myself. Ugh.
Gaining on the corner, and it's number 3. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
We might catch up to some traffic before the end of the race. If anything, that might be my saving grace. My rear tires are like almost gone. Come on, baby, come on! Fuel's not a problem. Fucking flat out to the end now. Early this time. Shit. This is a Thrustmaster TX base with Fanatec CS Club Sport V3 pedals, I think. So it's a bit of a mix of both. .6, come on. Oh, fuck. Alright. I think he's being held up by the, you know what? Oh my god. My god, no! I tried to be cheeky! It hasn't worked! Oh, fuck. Alright. All or nothing now. Now the good news is I still have one extra track limit I can take. Fuck it, come on! I don't care, let's go! Stick with them in Sector 2. My only chance is gonna be in Sector 3, I think. Stick with them, come on! Come on, baby! Come on! Set him up, set him up, set him up. Get the braking right. Go! Ooh! You still there? Don't fucking spin it now, holy fuck! Oh. It was a bully move. Actually, all the moves were bully. That was all the send I've got. Oh my god. Oh. It's a little. I'll be honest. That was a little bit on the, you know, the if there wasn't a if there's a gap and you don't go for it, you're no longer a racing driver kind of move. That's the I probably wouldn't do that in real life kind of move, but this is fucking sim racing, and if I tear up the car, I wouldn't care as much kind of move, you know. But okay. I'm decently happy with how it went. I tried to do the jinx on the start, and well, I jinxed it a little too hard, and I tapped the other car and lost the rear. That was really dumb of me. I'm pretty happy with how we recovered. I think that's not bad. I don't think we would have moved up much higher. I think maybe like I don't think we could have won that one. That was a Forza 6 move. Yeah, I'll be honest. That's a little, but uh, this is why like doing offline, I can do this sort of shit and nobody will like send me a message. Oh, you can't drive. Go play Forza afterwards. Um, just in terms of like stamina wise, longevity. I'm decently happy with race 2 because I feel like race 2 I didn't have quite as much of a drop off till the end. Fairly happy with how it went. That was a decently exciting finish. My arm hurts a bit. Ah, good, good stream. It's about 3 hours. No, I think it's about 3 hours. Thank you all so much for joining. We'll see when we do the next one. Maybe give my arms a couple days to like heal up. Pretty happy though. The second place finish was like whatever. I was running around mostly by myself most of the race. This race was kind of more fun to try and hunt them down by the end and pass them one by one. Oh, that was cool. I like that. So as stressful as it look, ACC looks more fun when you get the hang of it. No, I agree. I think by now I'm slowly getting a little bit more. Getting a little bit more, understanding how to drive in it a little bit more. It's nice, and you can really zone in and just focus on it full steam and just forget everything else. I like that aspect of it. So I can never quite do that with iRacing. I don't know why, but with this I can really like just like hunker down and do what I do, like what I feel like I would do in a race car. So yeah, pretty good game. Oh, sorry, pretty good simulator. People get pissed off when I say that. It's fun. I like it. I like it. You know, you have enough fun, and sometimes you put in the effort, try to get better, and that's what all that matters, right? So, thank you all so much for joining. We'll try to reconvene next time, and that'll be it. See y'all next time. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everybody who stuck around. So, that's good.